What is up, everybody? This is Brian, the Toyota guy over at Fred Anderson Toyota, and I just had to jump off my desk and run back here because there are at least two vehicles that I saw on our website as fresh intakes over the weekend, and both are extremely unique and come from the same era, but they are two different cars, and I'm pretty excited just to show them to you. So let me go find where these two are, and I'll show you why it's important. Well, this is the first one I was excited about. I just got brokenhearted, and apparently it needs a lot more work than I was expecting.
There's no air box. It ain't no air cleaner. It runs straight to the fan.
There's no filter. There might be a filter up there. This thing is interesting. Apparently it's got a lot of codes. It's got an oil leak, but it's a Crossfire 2005 with like 79,000 miles, and these are just kind of a unique car. I was kind of hoping this is one that was going to make it, but sadly it's not. It's going to probably end up going to auction due to all the codes and issues it needs to have fixed. But either way, kind of a cool car. Haven't seen one of these in years. Gosh, it looks decent. It's too bad it's apparently been driven hard and hung up wet. But either way, we'll go ahead and move on and show you the other one. Well, this isn't the car that I was looking for, but while I'm out here, I might as well talk about it. Looks like it's a 21 Corolla. I think it's an XSE from looking at it. Yeah, XSE. And it's a manual. Check that out. Car looks pretty clean. Looks like it's gonna be a certified car if I was to guess. And then there's also, if you can see it right over here, I don't know any details on this car, what's been done to it or the miles, but there's a pretty sharp looking Camaro over here. And I feel like I've seen this car around town before, like those wheels, the paint color, the stripes, even the little tow hook thing. Car looks familiar, but what a good looking car. I'm not a huge Camaro guy by any means. Automatic. I love that two-tone interior though. Got a little fake carbon fiber trim all over it. Looks good, but this is nothing compared to what I'm about to show you. Yes, look at this thing. I want it so bad. It's a 2008 Pontiac Solstice, and I saw the photos of it. This thing is in fantastic shape. I have no clue what you call this color, but it's got a little bit of sparkle to it, but it's more of a muted flat color. This one is looking promising that it will pass the shop inspection. One of the best looking cars from the mid to late 2000s there. Also made famous by the first Transformer movie. But let me show you why I'm really excited about this thing. Come on. There we go. So two things. One is obvious. Just try not to scratch another car. Is check this out. It's got a manual transmission. I've never even sat in one of these things before. What is this? A little storage box. It's got a little Pontiac logo here. A little bit of leather seat action. And then because it's General Motors product, it's got plastic everywhere, and it's awful looking plastic. That's just kind of what happens with this stuff. Oh, there's actually tons of room in here. But let's see what happens when I crank this up, and I'll show you the second reason why I am so excited about this. NPR. Look at that! Look at that! 26,000 miles. 26,000 miles on a freaking Pontiac Solstice. Come on, camera, get with it. Get with it, camera. 26,000 miles on a 2008 Pontiac Solstice. Who gets a Pontiac Solstice and doesn't drive it at all? It sounds good too. Man, I have no reason to buy this car, nor I have the funds for it, but I would totally drive this thing. I think this has got the little turbo 4-cylinder they had in the Cobalt SS and stuff like that later on. But what a cool, I can't believe somebody parked this without the handbrake on. Clearly they don't know how to drive a manual that well. Oh God, oh, look at this thing. It sounds good. Had to have been owned by an older person. There's no way it wasn't. Such a cool car. I'll be excited to see what happens. Hopefully it'll pass the shop inspection just fine. And I would love to send this home with somebody, because naturally, if I can't buy it, I'd like to help you buy it. So really cool. I'm bummed about the Chrysler Crossfire, but I mean, it's to be expected. It's a Chrysler product, especially it's a Chrysler product from the era of when they had the relationship with Mercedes-Benz. So I'm told there might be some Mercedes parts in that thing. It's been modified. Apparently it's been straight pipe minus the catalytic converters. So that one's not gonna make it. I'm a little sad about that because it had good miles for the year. And it's just another contemporary to this car. I just can't believe we have both of them on the lot at the same exact time. Like, what are the odds of that? But either way, if you like this, feel free to contact me. Honestly, this car is not gonna last long. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna see it. It just hit the website today, so I'm sure it's gonna sell in no time. But if you wanna check out more content like this, hit that subscribe button, or shoot me a message in the comments, or reach out to me on whatever platform you're watching this on. But thanks for watching, and have a great day. So cool. Well, a little bit of bonus content. Since this one's not available, I can at least drive it, park it out, take it out of the shop. See if I'm smart enough to turn this thing on. This thing really is a pile. Oh boy. Yeah, so the mechanic was just telling me this has 0.40 weight oil, so it's definitely got a little bit of Mercedes action. Yeah, there's that check engine light going on over there. At least you know when we get our cars, we check over them, and if there are too many problems, we just let them go. Where do you roll the windows down on this thing? I'm so sad, even though it's probably a piece of junk. Such a cool car, though. Sounds good. I mean, for an automatic. Oh well, another one bites the dust. This one's not available, but at least the Crossfire is, or the Solstice is rather.